up everyone, I'm your female otaku and I'm here to review episode 5 of Days. And thank you for commenting on last week's review because yes, a lot of you guys are watching these reviews, just a lot of you admitted that you don't comment too much, but that's fine. I just needed to know that you guys are still there, which you are. So let's just get rolling with these reviews. On this episode of Days, we have Inter High already. Okay, I thought this episode was all gonna be about choosing members to go compete in Inter High, but no. Half of it was sort of about choosing the members for Inter High. It was actually a little more than just that. But in the later half of the episode, we had the actual Inter High match. So I was really surprised. We just got, bam, straight into it. No practice, that's it. Bam, you guys are in, 17 players, let's go. So I was a little surprised at that, but it's whatever. I mean, I heard from manga readers that a couple or a lot. I don't know. I know that content is being skipped over. So, yeah. We learn about Kasahara Senpai, and he is a third year, and he says that he really hopes that he gets into Inter High because this will be his last tournament, because even though there is another championship game after Inter High, as there always is with every sports anime, you know how it is, our main team loses Inter High and then they try to redeem themselves by competing in the next competition for that year before the third years graduate. Well, unfortunately for Kasahara, his grandmother is sick, and after Inter High, he was going to move over to a location closer to his grandma so that he can take care of her. By the way, if you hear raining and thunder, I apologize. Well, there's nothing I can do about it, you know, just there's a storm outside. You guys can probably hear the rain. It's pretty loud right now. Can't do anything about it, but you know, it's whatever. Anyway, I was really surprised, but also really happy to find out that Misaki was chosen to be part of the 17 players over at Inter High. And I'm like, yes, because like, even though Misaki doesn't get that much screen time, just what I've learned about him so far, I really like his character, and Misaki's honestly my favorite character of Days thus far. Kazuma is a beast. Kazuma's pretty cool, right? But just Misaki, he is so interesting. And I cannot wait to see more of him. And when his leg heals, I cannot wait to see what he can really do since he was chosen to go pro. Just, Misaki is awesome. I need more screen time with him. Really happy that he was chosen to be part of the Inter High crew. Instead of Kasahara being chosen to be a part of the Inter High crew, Tsukamoto was. And that makes it that Tsukamoto and Kazuma are the only first years to join the Inter High crew. And I was actually really surprised because with the majority of sports anime that I watched, it usually focuses on the first years, along with a few of their senpais, you know, being the second and third years. But since Seiseki already has a reputation, and it's not like they're a new sports team, and it's not like it's a new school, they already have a bunch of long-term members from the second and third years. So, seeing that there's only two first-year players in the Inter High, I was like, I'm not used to this. Like, I was expecting Kurisu to be a part of the Inter High team, but no, he's not. He's gonna be a bench warmer, so I'm like, oh, okay, I'm not used to this, but you know, that's cool. That makes Days a little more original when it comes to sports anime. Tsukamoto wasn't just chosen to be a part of the Inter High crew, but he was chosen as forward. Do you know what that means? I've been forward once. I hated being a forward. I always played defense, because defense, you just gotta, you know, protect the goalie, make sure that the ball doesn't get near the goalie or the goal. So you just kick it out all the way and kick it to the forward players so that they can try to make it into the other team's goal and, you know, pass it over to the offense. You need a lot of stamina if you're playing forward. When you're playing forward, that means you only play on the defensive team's side, you know, the other team's defense side, the half of the field where the other team's goal is. And there's a lot of stamina and running involved when you are playing forward, especially if your team is really strong. If you have a strong team and you are have a strong offensive team, then you're gonna be doing a hell of a lot of running. Like, oh my gosh, I hated playing forward. So finding out that Tsukamoto got forward, I'm like, yo, good for you, man. Like, Tsukamoto, he was just like, wait, me? Not Kasahara or anybody else? Like, I'm the weakest player, we all know that. And the coach was all like I said, I thought of all the possibilities to make the strongest team, and you are a part of that. So I'm like, yo, this coach is lit. Oh man. During Inter High, the coach decided to put Tsukamoto into the game because he was able to lift up everybody on the team, because everyone was kind of feeling a little down, because like it's how the coach explained it, it's like they were running across mud. They're very stiff, so Tsukamoto made them all a little more happier, and then they were just barely able to win. So I felt really happy for Tsukamoto and Seiseki as a whole, and we end up finding out about Seiseki's rivals, Sakuhai. And at the end of the episode, Sakuhai's captain said to Tsukamoto that he wants to play soccer with him. So it's like, oh, yo, I can't wait to meet more rival schools. Everything's falling into place with the typical sports genre format, and I love it, man. But anyway, let me know your thoughts on this episode of Days, and catch you tomorrow as I review Orange, ReZero, and Tales of Asteria the Cross. I'm your female otaku, sayonara.